Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Midday Market Update. My name is Glenn Tompkins, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest, and this is my second favorite day of the week. My first favorite day is, of course, Trending Thursday, and now my second favorite day of the week is Monday for Midday Market. I want to say welcome to all of the brand new people that are in here. From our most recent 2-day seminar that we did here on YouTube. It was an amazing event. And I wanted to say thank you again to everyone who showed up and showed out, part of VV Nation, to show everybody else in the YouTube world who we are and what we do. And our presenters were off the hook good. The presentations were off the hook good. The people in the background, Joey did an amazing job in the background along with Craig and Clay. And you know something, everything went off without a hitch with the people who were remote in from across the world and just everything. Joey, I want you to say hi to the people and say, let them know that you appreciated doing what you did.
Hello, thank you so much. Thanks, Glenn. That's very nice of you.
Well, you know I love you, bro. You know I love you. I love you a little bit, except for the times where I don't love you. So, hey, guys, greeting from London and hi. Hold on, I'm trying to get that to pop up. There we go. That was for Earth Below. Appreciate that. Hi, Glenn. You look great with the tie. Thank you for that, Monica. I appreciate that. Joey was really, really good. Sharpest dressed at the 2-day, says Mash. Wow, Joey, did I really look that good?
Nah, they just don't have anybody else.
Wow, Joey said no. Did Joey wear a tie at the 2-day? He did not. He was actually in like a T-shirt and shorts and a hoodie and a hat. And probably some Jordans. That's the way he rolls. And Liddy says you did look good. Thank you very much. I got those 2 suits specifically for the Tampa 2-day. Joey wears shorts. What's your cutoff temperature for wearing shorts, Joey?
There isn't one.
Joey says there isn't one. Joey wears shorts even through the dead of winter here in North Carolina. All right. Glenn, we all saw the rental tags on your clothes. Really, Jay? Jay, I'm putting you in timeout already. Gene says, Glenn, you're losing weight. You're putting me to shame. Listen, I'm losing weight, and I appreciate it. Oh, and Badger is here as an admin today. Thank you, Badger. Thank you, Tom, for being here. Appreciate that. Can you fix the market, says Hemingway? Yeah, hold on. Market's fixed. There you go. There it is. Quaid says there's a lot of pooposity in the markets today. That's a Glennism for all of you who may not know about Glennisms. And we got to deal with what the market gives us, all right? You got to deal with what the market gives us. Real quick, I am going to state that if you still want to get orders in, Ray has extended the time period for orders to go in, and I'm gonna click on my orders page real quick as soon as Joey gives me my mouse. Where are you going? There we go. If you go to www.vectorvest.com/offers, you can still take advantage of the pricing that we gave. That was Ray's call. I asked him. That was actually Ray and Mark, who's the vice president of marketing. They gave me the opportunity to give that to you still. All right, so I'm just say again.
As well as the $100.
It still is, as well as the $100 voucher as well. All right, so just putting that out there. Glenn, have you been to my aunt's store, Priscilla McCall? Who's that? I don't know who that is. Randy, who's that? Sigh. Voice emoji, sigh. All my people on YouTube. Thank you guys for being here as well. I can see your chat as well. Maria on Facebook says, good evening in mi veni Argus. Oh, you talking in Spanish? Oh, Lord. You in Roman? I don't know. Salute Regina Maria Romina. Okay. I don't understand what that means. I can't even answer you back in in English. Thank you, David. David Silber, by the way, who is the creator of Silber's Single, which is an amazing search in the VectorVest software, was there for the 2-day, and as you can see his comment, great job. Thank you for that, David. I appreciate that. Kathy says, real time is not working. I emailed Retirement Surface. Is that the right place to go? Kathy, if you're having an issue with the software not working at all, first off, you can go to our main website, go utilize the chat feature in the bottom right of the website, or call product support. All right. Glenn, how are you doing today? Jay, how are we doing today? The market doesn't look so good. So I wanted to talk about the specials. We're still giving them away today. Today is the last day. Mark told me to tell you that today is the last day to get the offers. All right, www.vectorvest.com/offers. Between Ray and between Mark, they extended it out until today. So I'm putting that out there. If you want to take advantage of it, that's where you go. Any help with Zynga since the price? We're going to talk a little bit about Aaron. Oh, Aaron, we're going to talk about Zynga today. All right. So I wanted to bring that up, but now let's get into the VectorVest software and let's talk about what's going on in the market. For those of you who are brand new, this is all about what's going on today. It's a midday recap of what's going on today so you can see what news is moving the market, what the markets are doing. We do a lot of different things to encapsulate what's going on in the market today. So we do live market analysis and we do live stock analysis, and Zynga is going to be one of the stocks to take advantage of. Randy says, all over North Carolina, adult stores? What are you talking about, adult stores? You do know I'm married. Lord, you put me, I don't even know who that is. Auntie whoever. I am fully married, love my wife. What number retro Jordans does Joey have on today? There you go, Joey. Mash is asking, what you got on today as far as Jordans? None. He's got no Jordans on today. All right, well, he got some sneakers. Believe you me, he's a typical sneakerhead to take advantage of the employee discount. Oh, so everybody can get VectorVest? Yes, Joey. Oh, these sneakers just sold out then. Oh, man, that was perfect timing for that commercial. All right. So as we look at what's going on in the market, here's our traffic light into the market. Red is popping up. I'm going to tell you it's probably not a good time to start buying stocks now if you're not already in them. Is it still a good time to take advantage of the market to the downside? We're going to talk about that as well. All right, primary wave is down. The underlying trend of the market is down. The confirmed, there it is. A lot of yellow, but a lot of red popping in. Looking at advanced declines today from Friday's close, a lot more stocks in the database going down compared to going up. Well, the market's down. All right, so that makes sense. Out of the over 9,000 stocks that we track, only 989 stocks in our database have buy recommendations, whereas 3,123 have sells. So overall, you've seen, if you're a subscriber to our software, we're still in a bull market. That's because earnings are still up. I'm going to talk a little bit about earnings this week. Banks are going to start reporting this week. So the next couple of weeks are going to be big for earnings, and that's going to be the barometer to tell if we're still in a bull market or not. All right, we're in quarter one of 2022. This is going to be a very interesting quarter because interest rates should go up by March. I've seen a lot of stories on how many times interest rates are going to go up this year. And I think that even if it goes up 3 or 4, even 5 times, we'll still be at historically low rates. Think about that, folks. Interest rates will go up, but if we finish the year at interest rates at like 1.5, even 1.75, we'll still got low interest rates. And I think that a lot of people lose sight of that. Yes, interest rates are going to go up, but we're still at historically low rates. Even with the rise in the interest rates to start to stave off inflation, we're still going to be at low interest rates unless the Fed takes it up to about 3 or 5%, which I don't foresee happening. I don't foresee it going up that way. Is there a reason why banks always are the first to report? Craig, I think that that's just over time. It's just been the way it is. That's the way love goes. That's Janet Jackson, in case you didn't know. But I think that that is just the way it is, that the banks normally report in the first part of the quarter as far as earnings. All right, so paid 10.03, my house 91. I got you. So market is sweating at the moment. People crying about the Fed rate hikes. It's very short-term mindset, but that's the way these days. So Jay Kelly, I'm with you. I think that the rates are going to go up. Everybody knows the rates are going to go up, but they're still going to be overall low historically. So just keep all of that in mind, folks. Keep all of that in mind. All right, so normally what we do from the homepage is we look at the top sectors to see what's moving in the sectors. Where's the money going today? It's not here. None of the sectors are on the rise today. So keep that in mind. It adds more credence that as of right now from the midday, today is not the day to buy stocks. It just isn't. It just isn't. Everything is telling me no. All of the major indices are down. The Dow is down, pushing almost 500 points. Everything is down in excess of 1%. The NASDAQ is the leader, down over 2%. Now, from that perspective, let's go to the viewers. Let's go to our stock viewer, watch list viewer, and we're going to go start with, in our midday market update, I've got a listing of things that we go through, but let's go look at what's going on with our major indices. Look at this. This is huge. Another reason why we should not be buying stocks today. The VIX not only is up and over the value of 20. Normally when the VIX, or the volatility in the S&P 500, gets over the value of 20, the market has experienced a lot of volatility, right? Look at the jump today, up 18, almost 18.5%. We're at a price on the VIX at 22.22, clearly above 20. Look at the RT. Because it's an ETF, it's telling me that it's on the rise as well. When the VIX is rising, that bodes well for the market to go down. Now, overall, if we look at the bigger scheme of things, yes, we are still in a bull market because earnings is the engine that drives the stock's price higher. But for the short term right now, not the right time to be in the market. The Russell 2000, which is another index I look at, the lower dollar stocks. So if the market is risky, all right, if the market is risky, people are not buying into the lower dollar risk on stocks. So what else do? I go to the graphs and we bring up the quad thingy. Let's go look at the other three major indexes along with the VVC. So I'm going to bring up the DJI, the IXIC, the SPX, SPY, comma, and the VVC. All right, let's go put these all on a graph. We're going to change from just looking at one graph at a time. Go up in the top left-hand corner right here. Click on these four boxes. I'm going to highlight them all. That's the quad thingy. All right, we're going to highlight them all, and let's go look at all of them today, intraday. Let's go put these on the intraday 5-minute bars. They're already on intraday 5-minute bars. All right, let's shut them down. And look at that. I've got the 3 and the 8 on all of them. Look at the pullback on all of them this morning. From the market open, the Dow looks like it gapped down. The 3 was below the 8, so we had bearish intentions right from the onset of the market open on the Dow. But look at this. I've got a level of support right now, which is based off the intraday low on the Dow. The market's moving sideways. Same thing happening with the IXIC or the NASDAQ. The bigger mover to the downside today. Gap down. The 3 is below the 8, but moving sideways. The S&P gap down, 3 below the 8, but moving sideways. And the VectorVest composite gap down, the 3 below the 8, but moving sideways. Is the market trying to tell us that going into the end of the day that we may be leveling out? We could be. But the overall day move is still down from the open. It's got a lot of rebounding to do to take out what it started off this morning. So no big, we had a little bit of a bump up. Looks like when the 3.8 crossed this today at 11:10, it looks like that probably happened across the board at about 11 o'clock this afternoon. What am I looking for? Oh, Dateline. Dateline. When did that happen? About 11:05 on the S&P. Let's go to Dateline. It was about 11:05 on the IXIC or NASDAQ. And on the VVC, it happened at about 11:10. So about 11 o'clock this morning, all of the major indices started to ramp up a little bit. It was very short-lived, still giving more of a bearish credence today, intraday, than not. All right, so keeping that in mind, but even from the session lows on all of these indices, we are moving sideways. They all have levels of support and trading higher than the current levels of support on all of the major indices today. Is your volume low or is it mine? I have it all the way up, and usually Glenn is blasting. That's Joey will, if he needs to, will turn the volume up. I'm watching him turn it up a little bit. So thank you for that, John, just in case I am coming across a little low. So this is the look, the intraday look at all of the major indexes, the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P, and our VectorVest composite. And right now the market is just chilling out. It's like, just hanging out right now. All of the indices are moving lower, and they are all above the session lows, which the session lows have created a level of support for all of them. Now, I'm going to add another graph. I want to look at the UVXY, UVXY. That's that indicator about the volatility in the market. As the market fell, look at that volatility jumped up hugely. Right now, it's trading at a level of intraday support of about 1381. I did pick up some today, and I'm going to do some testing that I'm going to buy the UVXY when it gets above, when the VIX overall gets above the value of 20, and then utilize the 3 and the 8 to get in and out of it. And when it goes below the value of 20, stay out of the VIX. I'm going to think about that. VIX is not as high as it was at the bottom today. And you're right, John, it is not. From the bottom today, or from the bottom this morning, it is pulling off the session highs, but still higher than it was from the open, John. Still higher than it was from the open, still stipulating that we have some volatility in the market, and that normally bodes well for a down day. All right, anybody have any questions in regards to what's going on in the market? My analysis right now is telling you it's not the right time to be in it today. Let's do one other thing. I'm going to put up another graph. A market timing graph, but I'm going to put it on a 3-month graph. I want you to see what's going on. All right, I'm going to change the layout. Where's my layout? I'm going to put it on my swing layout. Where is it at? Where's my layout that says swing, Joey? Where's all my layouts? They're all gone. Oh, it's because I'm looking at the market timing graph. All right. Let's go with the MTI layout. All right, where I can look at our other indicators like the MTI, the buy to sell ratio, and RT. Right now, the market is, look at that, still hitting. There's a low, there's a low, there's still a low. Over the last 3 months, the market is falling. I do have a level. If I want to see the market start to move, I got a level of look at that beautiful level on the VectorVest composite at $68.54. Look at that beautiful level of resistance. Once the market starts moving back up, that's going to be a telltale sign that the market can get out of its own way. And I can do that on not only the VectorVest composite, but on the S&P, on the NASDAQ, on the Dow. But because the VectorVest composite incorporates over 9,000 stocks in the market, we always feel that it's a better representation of the broad market move, and that is a solid level to see when the markets have a good opportunity to move up. Jay says, these lessons exist to teach and achieve subscribership and likes. I don't even know how many likes we have. I'm not even paying attention to that right now. Right now, I want us to know what's going on in the market. If you feel compelled that this information is good for you, hit the like button, and I'm with Jay. Hit the like button. I'm not going to concentrate on that yet. Right now, I need you to know what's going on in the market and how to best manage the stocks in the market. Siddharth says, are we closer to the start of bottom fishing campaign? We could be getting there, but you know what I'm looking for? If I go back to which one was I on? There's the market timing graph. Where's the MTI? Right now is at 0.6. The buy to sell ratio is at 0.3. We're not quite there, Siddharth. We're not quite there. I really, for a real solid bottom, I need both of those to be below the level. I need the MTI to be below the level of 0.6 and the buy to sell ratio to be below the value of 0.20. Then we start to say that the market is looking for a bottom. We're not there yet. Sultan says, how do you trade the VIX? The UVXY is a stock that I'm looking at right now specifically to trade the volatility in the market. Notice that, again, it's gone up a lot today. If you were in it, you made a lot of money on it. So there we go. Why not go short for the short term instead of waiting? Hitchem. I'm going to talk about contra ETFs because a lot of people here don't feel comfortable shorting. So I will talk about contra ETFs today. All right. So from a market timing perspective, I still want to give you more insight as to what's going on. Use this information, folks, to not take big losses in your stocks right now. All right. Please, 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 please. All right. Let's go back to the viewers tab. Stocks that have made big news today. So I've got a listing of stocks that made news, and I'm going to go look at their stories real quick. I've got them all set up. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Here's my stories. Crude oil. Crude oil lower as supply disruptions start to ease. OPEC decided that with the supply issues that they were going to pump out more oil. Right now they still have their finger on the pulse of what goes on with oil, yes or no. So the demand is there. Our oversupply has gone away over time, over the last few months because we stopped drilling and a whole bunch of things, whether good, bad, or indifferent. Our demand is still high, but we now are having to depend on what OPEC does in regards to opening or shutting down the spigot. But crude oil today was down a little bit. What else? Bitcoin. How many of you are trading Bitcoin? Type a 1 in the room if you're trading Bitcoin. And if you're not trading Bitcoin, type a 2 in the room. I am personally